And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
Pitch coming at you right after the break. So, almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, number 23.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
All right, ready to go here. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And this one is off and running. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. And out number one on the grab. Here's the lineup for the Reds. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Here's the second baseman, Bill Madlock, looking for his first big league hit right here. Fought off foul. One out, bases empty. There's a strike. And misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Pete Rose. And that's in there for strike one. Rose, in his 4th year, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch is in the dirt. 1-1. And that's outside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Barry Bonds on deck for Cincinnati. And a 3-2. Stays alive. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Reds down in order. Orioles due up in the first, no score. Major League Baseball is on the show. back here in Baltimore. And on the mound in this one, Whitey Ford.
Well, Boog, almost 2,000 strikeouts in his career, and such a great milestone for him to reach. I think this guy's got a lot more in him. Maybe we'll see 3,000 at some point.
Now it's the second baseman, John Lloyd. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Up the middle. The throw to first. One up, one down. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
And into the box for Baltimore, Shoeless Joe Jackson. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. And that drops in for a strike. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
One and two.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Gets to it, on to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Now it's going to be Lou Gehrig. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Runner at first with two away, and next will be the cleanup hitter. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
He's quickly adjusted to major league pitching, and it looks like he's only going to get better. There's a reason he's rated so high as a prospect, and so far, he looks like he could be the real deal.
Two outs. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And there's a ball.
Two strikes.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's the inning. And the Orioles leave one. Scoreless after one. Top of the second. Here's some real power at the plate. Barry Bonds.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Bonds launched a homer in his most recent game. There's the strike.
No ball. One strike. Ball.
Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Bellinger settles under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number one. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So You're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
2 down, bases empty. Carlos Beltran, the next to hit for the Reds. Beltran matched a homer in his last game. And the righty deals. He swings and fouls one off. In the dirt, 1-2 the count. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Mike Schmidt. Tap foul at the plate. Ford, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Here's Cody Bellinger. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
1-2 now. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
Zach Neto now at the plate.
1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. Ford ready to fire now.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering is fouled back. Schmidt stands at first with 1 out. That's outside. The count now 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And there's 2 down.
Batting 8th, catcher,
Gabriel Moreno, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a foul ball. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a ball popped up. Larkin makes the play, and that's the third out. One left for the Orioles. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. In the air, center field. Bellinger squeezes it. One away. And the batter now, Bob Boone. 3 for 7 in the series so far. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Fouled off down the right side. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Whitey Ford. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, didn't go. Line drive, base hit. And some nice hitting from the pitcher extends the inning.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit for the Reds. Fly to left his first time. Up and in, and that is ball one. Two outs and a strike. Outside with a breaking ball. In the air to left center. Bellinger sizing this one up. And that'll do it. So one left for Cincinnati. Still no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Ford back to work. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a ground ball. Gets it to first.
Yep,
leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Number 12.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, John Lloyd. Grounded out his first time. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Gets the slider in there for a strike. That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Shoeless Joe Jackson. Fastball for a strike. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-1.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll touch them all. His second of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. That's in there. That's strike 1. Two out, space is empty. And it's even up. Swung on, broken back, grounder to third. Fires across the diamond, and that is the inning. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's now 1-0. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 7.
And he takes a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swings through that one.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Off the mark there. Now 1-2. Now one missed.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
to third. In time to Gehrig. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the power speed combo. Pete Rose. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the corner. It's 0 and 1. And ball 1.
1 and 1.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Now that's number 25.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Barry Bonds. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Bonds, 36 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. And now the count is even. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Way inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Out towards right center field. Bellinger sizing it up. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Bottom 4, and now number 9.
Right fielder, number 9.
Swinging a foul straight back.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Mike Schmidt will hit next. And downstairs. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Inside. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Fouled off left side.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Bellinger up to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Line drive, base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So 2 down. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Orioles. Bellinger off of first with 2 away. Sliced hard but foul. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That's down and in.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Orioles leave 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And a curve is down and in.
Well, these Reds, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Hard hit, right side. Garrett to second, and that's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now here is Barry Larkin. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Here's the Reds catcher, Bob Boone. He's 0 for 1. And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1.
All right, this is a spot where you've just got to nibble, work the edges with this hitter. If he wants to chase and go outside his zone, so be it. But if you walk him, you've got the pitcher to deal with next. You'd rather have that matchup.
Runner edges away at second. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice running catch. And that's the third out. Reds leave 1. They still trail 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno.
No ball. 1 strike.
And the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Well, they've decided not to challenge it, and so he is safe at first. And now, number 23. Trying to move him over here. And that's foul. And the 0-1. Gets the bunt down the right side. Slings to second. On to Murray in time. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And stepping in is the speedy John Lloyd. And he lays down a bunt. And they put the tag on him. That's the third out, inning over. Top six. So here's the Reds pitcher, Whitey Ford. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. Not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Fastball for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And that just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you
got him swinging. And now one away.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. That one well upstairs. And that's ball one.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
In there at the knees. And it's 1-1. And that one is inside. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Fastball is outside. And that drops in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Line drive. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Orioles 1 and the Reds nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Leading off, Shoeless Joe Jackson.
Number 6.
Ford back to work. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Foul ball. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Lou Gehrig, the next to hit for the Orioles, 1 for 2. That misses the zone. 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. That one finds the zone, and the count is 2-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Got him swinging. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit in the air, left field. Bonds brings it in for the 3rd out. We go to the top of the 7th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Pete Rose. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. In the air, right field, pretty well struck, way back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Round second, digging for third. The relay, he's in there.
He was all over that one.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Bonds, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in for a strike.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Smoked on the ground a second. In time to Gehrig. That's out number one. And a run comes in to score.
Well, that's a productive at bat right there. I'm sure he wanted a knock, but puts the ball in play. Brings that run in from third. Ties up the ball game.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Number 23 out of the game. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Now on the bump, Aaron O'Day.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And here's the first baseman, Eddie Murray. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. O'Day measures 6 feet 4 inches. 32 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. Gets him to chase after that one.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
In the air out towards right center. It falls in, and that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Go-ahead run on base. Next for Cincinnati, Carlos Beltran. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He'll take a trot around the bases. His second home run of the series, and now they're out in front. It's 3-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Barry Larkin, the next to hit for the Reds. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Declan Cronin up and loosening in the pen. Romero getting loose as well. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
Stepping in, Bob Boone. There goes Larkin. Ball misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That's off the inside corner. Now 2-0.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Now he steps out as time is granted. One out, the runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one fouled off. And misses inside. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Darren O'Day won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Declan Cronin.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
And now it's going to be Whitey Ford. On the ground, 2 ball. Tags the runner for 1. To Garrett in time. That's an inning-ending double play. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Mike Schmidt.
Number 25.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Inside corner, that's a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Orioles need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here comes Bellinger. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And it's caught for the out.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
So up next, Zach Neto.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Gabriel Moreno digs in now. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th.
1 and 2.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Beltran snags it, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. Score holds. It's 3-1. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Ivan Hernandez on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup with the double switch here. Benito Santiago, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. Suzuki in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Taylor Saucedo is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. That's in there, and it's a ball and a strike. This one in the air. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now the number 2 hitter, Bill Madlock. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's in there, and now it's even 1-1. Outside. That one fouled off, 2-2. And a good eye there.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Garrett. 2 down.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
2 outs, base is empty. Pete Rose getting ready to hit. Ripped on the ground to second. In time to Gehrig. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly, but they still lead it 3-1. On to the bottom of the 8th, and here's the catcher, Benito Santiago.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Fouled off. He was late. Going 2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Good eye in that spot. Struck him out looking.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
And into the box for Baltimore, John Lloyd. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. New pitcher now, Kent Coley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. The Orioles down by a pair here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Shoeless Joe Jackson now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Now, Barry Bonds. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Action in the pen down there. Pedro Larson getting ready to go. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Upstairs. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Eddie Murray, the next to hit for the Reds. Just missed.
No, that's a ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
On the ground to first. Takes it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. He delivered in a big way back in the 7th, Singy.
Absolutely. A 2-run shot that really looms pretty large in this game right now.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
High fly ball out towards left center. Sizes this one up. Makes the catch. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Reds 3 and the Orioles 1. We head to the bottom of the ninth. And now the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Raleigh Fingers.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Right side, hard hit. On to Murray, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And now the right fielder.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Just missed. Raleigh, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a slider, a forkball, and he works in a 4-seamer. One down, base is empty. Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Really important at bat coming up now.
At the plate, Mike Schmidt.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The tying run at the plate. And that misses. And 1-1. That one lifted to left. Bonds should have this one. And there's 2 down.
Now batting. Center fielder, Cody.
So they're down to their final out. Cody Bellinger, the next to hit. 1 for 3. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. They trail by 1. It's 3-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Pinch hitter coming on, Lance Berkman.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here. These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Eddie Collins. A critical at-bat in this game for him. Just missed.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. And a count 1-2. Raleigh is just one strike away. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Bellinger is in to score. A big two-out hit, and the game is tied.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth, but he didn't let the moment.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Raleigh fingers won't go any further tonight, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New arm out of the bullpen, Roy Fader. Now here is Benito Santiago. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is in for a strike. Grounder off the pitcher. He gets the force, and they do get the third out of the inning. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. All tied up at 3 apiece. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Rob Nett.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Juan Vargas, he's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here.
Number 11.
So digging in, Barry Larkin.
Shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Outside, ball 1.
Well, not easy to bounce back mentally after blowing the lead in the bottom of the ninth, but we'll see what this team has on the road in extras.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. The 1-2, and that one missing low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Bob Boone, the next to hit for the Reds. And the first offering is not close.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Movement in the bullpen. Taylor Saucedo preparing to come on if needed. Base is empty, one away here in extra innings. And that is out of play. Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Soft contact in the air. Makes the catch for the out. So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot, Ichiro Suzuki.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Started after it. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. That one at the knees for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of the 10th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, under it. And that is that. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, number 36.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Lloyd in the box now, takes strike one.
Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Line drive, makes the catch, 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Popped in the air, left field, 2 away now. And here's the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. That one fouled off. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Slapped foul. That's a little high, and it's 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Score remains tied at 3. Back here in Baltimore, we're in extras here. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, Seiya Suzuki. Nen back to work. Just missed. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0. And another ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Madlock in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, right side. One up, one down.
Now batting.
Bill Madlock, the next to hit for the Reds. And there's the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Outside low, 1-1.
1-1.
That's inside. That misses. 3-1 now. Rose in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One down, base is empty. Fly ball to right. As this one sized up. Makes the grab for the second out. Here's the third baseman, Pete Rose. He's a guy who does it all. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Pitch is in there, and it's 1-1.
Ball.
And there's a ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Bonds, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Taylor Saucedo.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Go ahead run on base. Bonds digs in now. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. On the ground, right side. in plenty of time to first, and that is that. One left for Cincinnati, so no change in the score. It's 3-3.
Leading off for the Orioles, Bryce Miller, number 9.
Number 9 in the box now. Takes strike one.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Going to count 1 and 2.
That's a really good take.
Swing, and he breaks his back. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now here is Mike Schmidt. There's a strike.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. One down. Cody Bellinger, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only 1 gone.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. In comes the winning run, and the Orioles walk it off in the 11th.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well-deserved.
4-3 our final score as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.